Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicolette. This is the Little Corner Book Nook, and it's time to wrap up the week. Okay, this was a crazy busy week. Like I said last week, we were going to see Clue. Saw Clue. It was so funny. Clue is my favorite movie of all time, and the stage production version of it was so good. I had such a blast. And then we also had tickets to see Suffs, and that is probably my favorite musical of all time at this point. I absolutely loved it. I was a Samantha girly, so Aunt Cordelia, being a suffragist, built my entire life. So it was really nice to actually see that history represented and just how important the fight continues, because it's not just for our rights to vote. But anyway, I digress. We're here to talk about books. So we're gonna quickly go through the books that I read this week. Oh, hello. We have a cat now. Quickly go through the books I read this week and then what I'm planning to read in the upcoming week. So let's get to it. So I finished Madness of the Horde King by Zoe Draven. This book, it's been a while since I've read a Horde King book, and this one was it had a little too much magical elements to it for me to really, and the bigger plot took away from what I really enjoy about these books is these two personalities who have different life experiences coming into this relationship and figuring out how to be together and surviving, because again, this planet is all kinds of crazy. This had magical elements that just, I don't know, I feel like that plot took away from my enjoyment of these characters and really getting to know them. So I did finish it. I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely interested to see how, I think I only have 3 left, so I can easily see this becoming a finishing the series vlog. So that might be a thing. That is definitely a series I can see myself finishing this year. Then part of my NetGalley reading, I read, girl, I'm sorry, this cat just drooled on me. As part of the NetGalley reading that I have been doing, I read How to Tame a Wild Rogue by Julie Ann Long. This is a historical romance about a woman and a man, and she gets stuck going out a window, and he catches her, and it is a crazy meet cute that I found really enjoyable. But unfortunately, this story just fell very flat for me. There was a lot of humor to this. There was a lot of humor, which I enjoyed. And I did find myself actually giggling. But unfortunately, there was just so many other characters and so many other side plots that, I felt it took away from, really getting to the, deepness of this relationship. I don't know. There's just something off about it. I did end up giving it 2 stars. I don't know if it was just the style or if it was just how much was actually going on in this. Just something is not clicking with me. It might just not be the type of historical romance that I prefer. I do like them having a little more depth to them and being a little more focused on the couple with not as many side plots. But I did enjoy my time reading it, but yeah. And then I DNF'd a book. I DNF'd a book this week. I DNF'd The Last Word by Kathy Birchall. Not that there's anything wrong with this book. Personally, I think this was a miscategorization. So this was also going to be for that NetGalley vlog, which I'm now thinking I'm not going to do. So I will do a wrap-up of NetGalley stuff, I think would be better. Tried physically reading it. I tried listening to the audiobook. I got 2 chapters in, and I just did not care. I had no interest in picking it up. And if that is how I'm feeling on a book, I'm probably not going to like it. Like, I did not see myself giving it more than a 2-star at that point. I just had no urge to pick this up. I didn't like the characters. Granted, it is told from one point of view, and it's told from our female character's point of view, but I did not like her as a character, and I did not want to spend all of this time in her head. So I did DNF that. That being said, this weekend, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of reading done. We have not only a cold snap where it is going to be like with wind chill like -15. I'm not happy about that. Then we're getting a crap ton of snow. So we're just gonna stay inside, stay warm, and read some books. So I am actually going to charge my Kindle while I go run and grab some snacks for the weekend. But I have started 2 ebooks. One I had originally intended to start, and that is Mother Hater by Daphne Elliott. This is the last book in the Mom-Coms. This series is 4 books written by different authors, all doing the love story of one group in this group of friends. And I've loved some of them. I've liked some of them. I didn't like one of them. But I am only 7% into this one because I forgot to download it to my phone. So it was just on my Kindle. So that being said, while I was out and about at my shows, I also did not have access to Wi-Fi to download the book I was reading, but I did have one because I was filling up my Kindle while I was out doing errands and things. And so that meant that I had Forbidden Puck Boy by Eden Finley and Saxon James. So I did have that on my phone. I started that one, and I don't remember how many chapters I'm into that one. I'm also not very far. I will definitely be reading that. And then after that, literally just whatever I decide to pick up, because it's going to be a long, cold weekend. That is it. The plan is to dig myself out from a foot of snow and stay warm, cuddle with fur babies, and read books and watch hockey. So that is it for this week. I will see you guys very soon.